Star Wars Rogue One trailer number two is finally here. After I got done recording last night, I actually read how that was going to drop because the poster dropped yesterday, and honestly, I didn't think the trailer was going to drop that early in the morning. I think it was about 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern time in the United States when that trailer dropped, and I think within 30 minutes I was already watching it. Um, Man, I mean, yesterday I made a video where Mads Mikkelsen was in the movie, and um, and of course he's in this one too. And this is actually the first time you actually get to see his character. But without further ado, let's go ahead and watch this and see what's up.
Jim, whatever I do it to protect you. So you understand?
I understand.
Get out of here.
Our rebellion is all that remains to push back the Empire. You think you might be able to help us?
When was the last time you were in contact with your father?
What is this? It appears he is critical to the development of a super weapon.
If my father built this thing, we need to find him.
All right. How many do I need?
They are requesting a call sign. It's Rogue One.
The power that we are dealing with here is immeasurable.
If the Empire has this kind of power, what chance do we have?
We have hope. Rebellions are built on hope. They've no idea we're coming.
Take hold of this moment. The force is strong. Make 10 men feel like 100.
We'll take the next chance. And the next. You're rebels, aren't you?
Save the rebellion! Save the dream!
Wow, I mean, that shot of Vader, man. I mean, you look like he was walking with a purpose, and there's a lot of speculation about what role he has in this. Obviously, this is roughly about 20 years ish after episode three. And of course, I think it's supposed to follow the timeline as well with Star Wars Rebels. Now, I haven't really watched that show, but I have watched recaps of season two, where he was wounded by one of his former apprentices. I forgot her name. I apologize for that. Um, Once it gets on Netflix, I'll obviously be crushing every season of that. But what I read in Empire magazine about Vader's role in this movie is that it's not so much significant, but he is a role player. Okay, and if you put that in sports terms, you know what that means. He's a guy who comes off the bench if you need him. Okay, and I believe that Emperor Palpatine, um, Darth Sidious, put him in charge of shadowing Director Krennic to make sure that the Death Star is up and operational when it should be. And we all know how this story is going to end. So, and then what happens in episode four when Darth Vader is on a mission to find uh, the stolen plans. Okay, but what we don't know about this movie is exactly the roles of each of the rebellion characters, and of course what happens to them, what happens to Director Krennic, and of course everything that gets put into this operation. One of the things that really excites me about this movie is that this isn't being fought with lightsabers and the Force and everything else. These are real people, just like you and me, who are bound by an ideological cause to stop oppression, and they rally around in around Jen Urso to get these plans. And of course, from the beginning of this trailer, it almost feels like her father, who is essentially the one who created the Death Star, was taken against his will in order to create this weapon. Okay, so that's at least, in my opinion, what I feel what that's representing. So maybe she's attempting to avenge and save her father. Again, I don't know if this is going to be the last trailer. We got about 2 more months until this is supposed to release. Now, if you kind of follow the Doctor Strange timeline of trailers, there was kind of like the 1.5 teaser trailer, which we got that from Rogue One at one point. Then you had the official Doctor Strange #2, and we already got an official #1 from Rogue, and then an official #2 from Doctor Strange, roughly about 2 years ago, 2 months ago from now. And now we're about 2 months away from Rogue One, 2 months and 3 days away from Rogue One. So I think, again, following the Doctor Strange model of trailers, that roughly in about 4 to 5 weeks from now, we're probably going to get like another 1 minute little clips. A lot of some of those clips you've already seen before, but like little splices of new things put in. Maybe another Vader shot very quickly, but you'll see that as well. And then of course the TV spots leading into the opening weekend. So I think this is going to be the last official trailer that we're going to see for Rogue One, because of course Disney has everything on lockdown. Don't want to reveal too much. I enjoyed everything about this trailer. The only thing I didn't like was the very end with Forrest Whitaker's very desperate, save the rebellion, save the dream. I mean, it's just very cliche, seems kind of forced. I can ignore it. It's Star Wars, okay? And to end this, I'm a Funko Pop bobblehead doll collector. I've almost got like all the Force Awakens characters lined up on my desk at work. I'll probably make a video about that too. And the new the Death Stormtrooper that you see in the beginning of this trailer, those go for about 15 to 20 bucks a piece on Amazon, and they look fantastic. So if that's your deal, highly recommend just picking one up as a collectible. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel and post your comments below on what you think. Have a blessed day.